what do you do when there's relapses, basically? Is there a list for when he relapses? I think with all men, it's just a matter of time before the monster rear his head again, and I would like to be prepared with the tools available. So then we spoke about the 6-page document in the tracker and what I thought should not happen during a relapse. But Veronica, you said something so important that I love about that marbles, and also that you should respond, not react. But in the beginning, I think for me, it was, I reacted, although I knew I wanted to respond, but I didn't have the tools. So if you don't have the tools, you will react, you will default, because you don't have anything else to fall back onto, and that's why the preparation for relapse is important. Tabitha?
Yeah, I think just something I wanted to share. I think a lot of times what we do when we hurt is we seek a lot of information. We want a lot of validation. We ask a lot of questions. But then when the hard work comes, we don't have the stamina to continue the consistency. So like with Andre and I, like even after 24 years, we still check in with each other 3 times a week, where we both wake up early and we say, where are you at? How am I doing? How's he doing? He still sees a life coach every single month for 2 hours. So I haven't stopped checking his behavior. It's not like, he's off the hook. I don't remind him. We don't talk about his addiction anymore. But the reality is that I know he'll die an addict, and I'm okay with that. So I think what we sometimes do is we expecting, our partner to heal us, and it's not their job to heal us. It's our job to heal ourselves. It's like when something happens to you in your childhood, it's not your fault because you should have been protected. So if you were molested or you were abused or you were neglected, but there comes a time where you can't build your future on that. Do you understand? You have to say, okay, what happened to me was terrible. What happened to me was traumatic, but I'm going to own it for myself, because if we're always looking in the rearview mirror at our past, we can never see our future. So I think in the beginning, we're very desperate because we're so hurt, and I understand that pain. Do you understand? But we also have to come to a place where we have to say, okay, I'm not responsible for his journey. I am responsible for mine. So staying in the pain is our choice. Causing the pain was not our choice. Do you understand? So it's like either you choose that, what, I'm going to rebuild who I am, because at the end of the day, the scripture says God created us before he put us in our mom's womb. So it wasn't our parents who created us. It wasn't their ideas or their philosophy. It was God. And the thing is, ultimately, I also struggled with that for many years, like trusting God that ultimately I can only do what's within my control. So what I want to encourage the ladies is, yes, the hurt is real and it's relevant, and nothing you did caused it. But you are responsible for your own healing. You are responsible to say, I don't want to stay here anymore. I want to move forward. And hopefully he goes with us. Do you understand? Because we love this person and we entered in this marriage with the idea that this person was going to be there forever with us. But my biggest encouragement to you is own it and do something with it, because otherwise it's going to kill you and you're going to be resentful and looking at him, but it's actually not his responsibility to heal you. So that's my encouragement. And I just want to say that it's a long life decision that both of you make. It's a choice that you guys have to keep on engaging, living intentionally, making the choices, because anything that you stop doing fades away. You understand? Anything you stop practicing fades away. So, like even now, it's still difficult to sometimes communicate or say what I want because I'm a people pleaser, but I've had to learn. Do I want to be that person, or do I want to be the new Tabitha who says how she feels, who also knows what she likes? So it's a challenge every single day, guys, but God gives us a new chapter every day. New page, okay, do better today. And when you know better, do better. But we can't blame our partners forever. Ultimately, when we stand before God one day, he's going to ask you, what did you do with the life I gave you? I wish I could blame Andre for everything, because then my judgment day will be very quick, because I'll be like, oh, that was what I did. And then can we just move on to him? He was every other reason why I behaved inappropriately. But unfortunately, Jesus isn't going to be doing that for me. But I do always ask that I can be behind Andre in Judgment Day, because I would like to hear his judgment before mine. So I have requested that, but I do know that he's not going to be able to answer for me. So yeah.